Hi, I'm Robert O'Brien from O'Brien Guitars, and welcome to the end of 2020. Holy cow, what a year it's been. I hope everybody's staying safe out there. And this year has basically just been turned upside down for a lot of people. So I hope everybody's safe and staying well. As customary, at the end of each year, I do a quick little video and talk about everything that went on at O'Brien Guitars this year and talk about things that will happen next year. A lot of changes coming. And also, thank you very much to all those that were able to come and study with me this year. Like I said, it's been a crazy year. A lot of cancellations for my private classes, and that's to be expected. However, a lot of people stepped up to the plate and were able to make the effort to come study with me. So thank you very much. I'm very grateful for those that have made the effort. So here we go. Here's what went on this year at O'Brien Guitars. There was a shop remodel. And it was a pretty major remodel for me, although if you look at the pictures, it looks pretty much the same. But over in one corner here, I had a great big Cyclone dust collector, 5 horsepower, that went all the way to the other end of the shop. And boy, that was tough. My daughter and I were able to do that and lift that sucker back up, and had to redo all of the duct work. And I couldn't see the floor for about a week, but we finally got it all put back together. And I'm grateful for the corner now has a lot more room over there and in that area where the dust collector was, and also the efficiency of the duct work and the dust collector works a lot better. So shop remodel. Always doing routine shop maintenance. In fact, at the end of the year, I do routine shop maintenance, and I do a deep clean. Everything gets cleaned and vacuumed. All the belts and hoses and blades and everything get changed. All the tools get sharpened to get ready for the new year. So 22 students came this year and studied with me. Those are private classes. That does not include all of the master classes that I give, the French polish, the voicing classes, and the rosette making class that I gave this year. I also went to Mark Adams School of Woodworking in Franklin, Indiana, and taught a class there on French polish, also one on classical guitar rosette making. So thank you for all those that came for those. That was a great event there at the Mark Adams School. Videos. I launched 17 Luthier Tips du Jour videos this year, all Luthier related on a variety of subjects. And that one guy on YouTube that gives me that thumbs down every year, Merry Christmas to you, buddy. And thanks for tuning in, even though you give me the thumbs down. Video courses, my online video courses this year. I launched one with Jeff Jewett, finishing guru there at Homestead Finishing. Sunburst Made Simple. Very well received. If you ever want to do if you ever want to do a sunburst, hand applied or sprayed, then that's the video you need to get. Fret work with Michael Bashkin. Take your fretting to the next level. All inclusive, talks about every scenario and every technique that you could use to do a new fret or a refret. Fantastic video. I also took advantage of some of the COVID downtime and did an audio book entitled My Life as a Luthier and Instructor. So if you're looking for a little fun, that's a great little audio book. So about 2.5 hours long, and it talks about my life as a luthier and instructor. It tells all kinds of stories, some motivational, some inspirational, some sad, some funny. But if you want to learn a little bit more about me as a luthier and my life, then check that out. It's available on my website. I started a bunch of live streams this year, and those have been very popular. Because of the COVID thing, everybody's doing live streams. And so I jumped on board, and very well received, and people are asking for more. So I invested in a lot of cameras and studio equipment, and I will be doing more of those. I did some Q&As. I have one, in fact, coming up this Sunday, December 20th at 3 p.m. with marketing guru Drew Boyd. And all of your questions about marketing, how to market your work, how to sell more instruments, tune in for that if you want. On my YouTube channel, I finished the year with 37,000 subscribers, so thank you very much. Even that guy that gives me the thumbs down, thank you very much for subscribing. If you want to learn more about O'Brien Guitars and events and things coming up, make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel, O'Brien Guitars YouTube channel. Click on the little bell icon when you subscribe, because that way you'll get notified anytime I put out a new video or an announcement or something. You'll get notified. Also, my Facebook page, I have 2 of them, Robbie O'Brien and O'Brien Guitars. Make sure you like or subscribe or whatever you call it to those. And also Instagram, I'm on there, so make sure you like me on Instagram. I also have a newsletter, And so there's a lot of ways to learn about what's going on at O'Brien Guitars. So make sure you subscribe and like and all that kind of stuff so you can find out what's going on there. Some of the classes had to be canceled this year were the Trevor Gore modal tuning masterclass. He couldn't get out of Australia, so we had to cancel that. However, it is going to happen this following year, knock on wood, in July. Almost all of the places are full because most people just rolled their deposit on into this following year. And so I do have a few places available, though, if you want to get in Trevor Gore's modal tuning masterclass. It's going to be in July. Contact me, and I'll get you on the list. Paco Charobo's Flamenco guitar bending class was also canceled in 2020 due to obvious reasons. Hopefully we can do it in 2021. We'll see. Next year, virtual classes. That's one of the big changes coming for next year. Virtual classes. Because of the live streaming and, COVID has offered a number of possibilities for delivering content. Most people are doing it online. And so I've jumped on board. I will be doing virtual classes, voicing classes, fridge polishing, rosette making. And it's just as good as being here with me in person. Done a lot of testing with that. And all you need is a computer, a microphone, and a camera, and you're in business. You can dial in, and I can give you some examples of how I do it, show you how I do it, show you the shop, and then you can show me examples of your work. And so go to my website on my teaching page, and you'll be able to see all about the virtual classes that are going to be offered next year. Online classes coming up next year. I'm doing another one with Jeff Jewett. He just recently announced this one. Leveling, wet sanding, and buffing made simple. That gives a lot of people a lot of trouble. So, okay, you were able to apply the finish. Now what? You got to rub it out, either to gloss or a satin or whatever. And so Jeff's going to talk about that. Here's a major announcement. Dun, dun, dun. I've been working on a violin making course with a luthier in Cremona, Italy, named Lucas Fabru. And he and I have been working on this project for at least 6 months. It's been a really major project. Got a little bit more to go on it, but it's going to be all inclusive, all hand tools, making a violin from scratch. And you're really going to enjoy that one if you're into building a violin or even just seeing how it's done. That's in the pike. That's coming. And, well, that's what kind of year it's been. That's my timer telling me to turn off the water source for my humidifier that I've built over here. So I'm going to go turn that off. Boy, what a year. Well, I'm back. At least I remembered to turn the furnace off. Boy, I tell you, what a crazy year. Here's another major announcement. I'm doing an inlay video with Larry Robinson. And most of you know Larry. He's been doing this for years and years and years. And he's the go-to guy on inlay. And so we're putting together an online course on how to do inlay. Also, perhaps next year, this is still kind of in the works, but I think it's probably concrete enough I can go ahead and go ahead and announce it, and that's a lute course. Perhaps I'll be working with a luthier to do a lute course. Also, repair series on an online course on how to do repairs. Got a lot of things out there that I've done on how to build guitars, but there's not a lot on repair work, and so I'm putting together a course, and hopefully I can get that out here this next year. My personal life this year has been completely turned upside down. Had some major things going on in the family, and I'm pretty sure that most of you do too. I won't elaborate on this, but it's been a very chaotic year. I'm surprised that I survived, but I have. Once again, thank you very much for all those that made the effort to come and study with me. It made it a little bit easier for me to make a living this year, so thank you very much. I'm very grateful for everybody that came. I wish everybody all the best at the end of this year. You have a peaceful holiday season. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas and all the best in 2021. I have a lot planned. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. One of the major things that's going to happen in 2021 is there's going to be some major things going on with the O'Brien Guitars website. And I think it's all for the best. Something that I've been needing to do for a long time. But stay tuned. Merry Christmas, everybody. All the best in 2021. And enjoy this little montage here at the end of the video of all the students that came and built guitars with me this year. Merry Christmas.
to that beautiful sound, never gone but coming back around. Can't you see what this music's done for me? Oh, listen to that beautiful sound. Riding on the airwaves coming through your radio, it can lift you so high when your spirit's low. Oh, I do believe it's true, hoping to receive. Listen to that beautiful sound, never gone but coming back around. Can't you see what this music's done for me? Listen to that beautiful sound. Church, sometimes underground, wraps around your soul, brings your heart around. When it washes over me, grace in perfect harmony. Listen to that beautiful sound, never gone but coming back around. Can't you see what this music's done for me? Oh, listen to that beautiful sound.